Welcome to this open talk show. And we'll start with the introduction. We'll start from the far right.
Hi guys, my name is Anita Felix. I'm in high school.
So, hey guys, my name is Daniel. High school.
Hi guys, my name is Eunice Wamboi and I'm in high school.
I hope you guys are fine back there. My name is Ken Gishuru, or also known as KGK. I'm also an high schooler, and I hope this show will give an inspiration and a way of life. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Timothy Wambogo. I'm a high schooler and I'm also known as Ole Teams.
Hi y'all, I'm Valeli Mumbi. I'm a high schooler.
Now, first thing we are going to do in this open forum is we're going to share our high school expectations and our high school experience. This far we have reached in our high school education. And we're going to start from my extreme left, Valeli Mumbi. Tell us about your high school experiences and expectations.
Well, my high school life has been great. It was just fine. The part about boarding, it's just fine because I was already in boarding. Yeah, it wasn't hard, it wasn't tough. Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Timothy?
Me personally, my expectation from high school when I joined was like, I expected it to be fun without any troublesome shit like that, but you have to endure those tough times because tough times never last. Yes.
Okay. My high school expectations were to be sports, everyday sports after lessons, every day. The second thing was, if you know high school appetite, I expected even food in enough food. My high school experience has been tough. To me, it was tough. It was very catchy. That's where I got to know my God. That's where hapo ndo niliokoka, and I thank God for that. Yeah.
My high school life was not that good because I did not expect that harsh rules and the duties. To me it was tough.
For me, when I joined high school, I expected to maybe participate in some sports, and unfortunately I got some conditions which maybe failed my expectations. So currently I'm just trying to get the experience on.
My high school expectations hazikuwa venye nilikuwa natarajia. Nilikuwa natarajia tufankiri, nilikuwa natarajia nini ingine. Nilikuwa nategemea kakanting huku nje, nilikuwa nategemea vitu nyingi, kumeet watu wageni, lakini unajua kitu ilinipata tu. Nilipata watu tofauti, sikupata watu wa Raima, sikupata funky ambazo watu walikuwa wanasema wanaendanga, sikupata canteen ambayo watu wanasemanga wanaendanga kula, but sini life if life gets you tough, you need to be tougher than it, right?
So, as for me, my high school expectations were to get better life, and considering the situations, I thought it would have been much better and fun, but this life, sometimes it tends to be disappointing. But you just have to persevere, because we all know, as my friend there said, tough times never last, tough people do. Thank you.
Now, we've all had our experiences and expectations. And out of all your experiences and expectations, we also have lessons learned. For example, Eunice, what lesson did you learn from all these experiences and expectations that you met in your high school?
Mi nilisoma that ukienda high school hakuna mtu atakutetea, ni unafaa kujitetea. For example, mtu akikutusi, si tutanyamazia. Kama unaweza fight back, you can, but some cases unaweza nyamazia.
How about you, Martin? What was your lesson? What are your lessons in the high school?
So, as for me, I learned that when you enter that gate, jipiganie. Huko ni God, everyone for himself, God for us all. Wajua vile tu survive. Usikubali it's like natural selection, survival for the fittest. That's what I learned.
Anyone else wants to share his lessons learned? How about you, Timothy?
Me, personally, I will advise those. My lesson learned to being in high school is that you have to endure the tough times, you persevere through every day, and just trust in yourself. Yes.
Now, the lesson I learned from my high school life is that what you expect is not what will come to you. And you have to make the best of what is presented unto you. Every resource that you're provided for might not be the best, but you yourself can produce the best out of the resources that you're given. And now, the people, Valley, the incoming high school people, we know we're expecting our new brothers and sisters in high school. What is your advice to them as they enter high school?
My advice would be, ukiingia high school, unaingia peke yako, utatoka peke yako, jitegemee, kuwa tough, na usisweiwe na crowd. Don't be swayed by the crowd, as in peer pressure, isikusumbue. Wewe ingia, jiaminie, kaa peke yako. Endelea kukaa peke yako. Kukuwa na friends si mbaya, but still, yes.
Oh, sawa. Sweet. Na nani? Anita?
So what I would like to advise you is shortly, just forwards, mind your own business. Avoid peer pressure. Unajua kuna wale watu masoshi, ati nataka kwenda hapo IG, ulekiwe na kila mtu, unataka kwenda FB, upate watu wase wengi tu wako hapo, ati wanakufuata. Cheki, life ni yako, then iko kwa mikono yako. Chagua venye unataka kulive. Kama unataka kulive kama kasoshi, just live. And as physiologists say, a person who talks a lot and I feel lonely inside. So, ukitalk a lot, wasi wengi watajua, so you are lonely. So, they may take advantage of you. So, when you uchague, kama unataka kubuliwa, buliwa. But bullers also, I want to refer you, why do you bully someone who hasn't aja kufanyia makosa yoyote. So wajua tu they are bullers, and I won't lie to you ati huko ni maisha tamu, huko ni kung'ang'ana.
Okay, that's a good Anita, your advice ni it's good to them. Mtu mwingine anadai ku advise our high schoolers wanakuja. Yes, Martin.
So as for me, if I were to advise the class 8 who have been promoted to another education level, huko sio class 8, that is, you're no longer in primary. So kiingia huko huna subjects kiasi, kwanza uko na 11 kwanza 11 subjects, so you have to manage your time well na ensure you choose good friends. Mob psychology wachana nayo, and maturity. Most of us, you've already undergone so you've already undergone the rite of passage, so you have to be matured. They are going to interact with men, you're no longer boys. So kuja huko, kila kitu unafanya, you reason first before talking to anyone. Yani mdomo isiende mbele ya akili, sawa? Na work hard, that's all.
Now, my advice to you coming high schoolers, ukuja high school, unakuja peke yako, utatoka peke yako. So, kitu utafanya, usijoin gang, haitakusaidia. Ukikuja, yes, friends si mbaya, lakini wale friends unachagua uchunge, kwa sababu life high school ni rahisi sana ufukuzwe shule. Believe me, hutaki kufukuzwa, but utafukuzwa tu juu ya makosa ndogo nye huku unataka. So ukikuja high school, achana peer pressure. Make your own firm decisions zitakusaidia kwa life. Na kuna mtu mwingine anadai ku advice sawa from Bezalel.
For me, I will advise you to just remain on your principles, follow your instinct, remain assertive. Just kitu naambiwa uko hivi nje, just digest that advice yenye unapewa, make use of it, all will be well.
Okay. Now, of all what we have talked about, kuna mtu mwingine anataka kuongezea kitu. Anything, just anything. Yes, Anita.
So I would like to add that in high school, let's put it as a stage, such that this stage is shorter. The difference between high school and primary is that this stage is shorter than in primary. Since primary you undertook 8 years, and in high school you are going to undertake 4. And in our current situation, coronavirus is under control. So we are supposed to take care of ourselves. And I would like to tell you a piece of advice that I don't know if it is going to help you, but I want all of you to know that, look, as you go to high school, look at the current situation of your parents, look at what he or she is experiencing, and know that you are the reason why he or she is experiencing so. Kwa sababu hao wazazi wanatafuta pesa ndio wakulipia school fees. Mnasikia? So ikiwa hivyo, unafaa hata wewe utafute kazi ndio ukuje kuwasaidie. And I want to tell you that it might not be appropriate, but in high school, I want to tell all of you that mkipewa chakula, hakuna mtu anashibanga. Hiyo ni honest. Ama kuna mtu anashibanga hapa? Hakuna mtu anashibanga. High school usiende kula tu ujaze choo za high school. Mnasikia? Kila mtu msiende mjaze cho za high school, cause mkijaza cho za high school mnapunguza akili. Lakini msipojaza cho za high school mnaongeza akili. Na mkiongeza mtakuwa something reproductive out there. And I want you at the end of this session, I want you to put a meeting with yourself. Mjielewe. Mjue maisha yenu kutoka hapa yatakuwa wapi. Set goals, achievable goals, and goals that will profit you. Okay?
Yeah, that's a wonderful advice and summary from my friend here, Anita. Now, Eunice, is there anything else you want to add?
Nitaongeza tu kitu kidogo. Ukienda high school, kenye tunaweza kukwambia ni ati assignments ziko, huwezi kosa assignment. Zinaweza kuwa mingi, na attitude towards a subject, hiyo lazima mtu atapata, but you should know how to control your attitude so that you can go on well.
Wonderful. Now, we are going to go to the next part of this show. And now, we're going to be talking about duties and responsibilities in school. In high school, we go to learn responsibilities. Ni kujenga maisha yako ya kukuja. Hawezi kuwa mtu mkubwa na hawezi osha nguo yako. Lakini sasa ukienda high school, you are being molded how to do these responsibilities in an easier way. And you're going to start with, in high school, you're going to find school team leaders, yeah? And now I want Martin to tell you on that part of this.
So, if I were to comment on that topic about duties and responsibilities, I myself, being a student's leader, I'm just going to advise you guys that time is what equalizes all of us. So the moment you manage your time, you're going to find that all your duties, you have attended to them. And let us avoid laziness, kwa sababu tukiamua ati kufanyiwa kila kitu, sisi sio watoto tena bana. Tuchangamke. Kama ni okay, your shule, you are the one using it, so obviously we're going to be washing it. This is not going only to Form 1s joining na pia I'm talking to also the Form 3s and the Form 2s who are currently in high school. Ensure that you do a duty, and passing your examination is also a duty. So that is what took you to that school. So work hard and ensure you pass those examinations, kwa sababu hizo ndio vitu tutatoka nazo huko. And you also clean up, wash a shati, that's your duty. Kuoga, most importantly kuoga. Boys, usiambiwe ati high school hatuogi, tunaoga bana. Pia uoge. And co-curricular activities, those are also our duties. Going to the field, ensuring that we keep fit and representing the school in many social activities. That's our duty. Responsibilities. Hizi ni vitu tunaambiwa kila siku. We know them. They are in our fingertips. Just have to put them into action. And kumalizia, I'll just tell you, if it is to be you, then it's up to you.
If I'm to pose a question, Martin, nezambia huyo msee say like si bukuoma, si mtu anapass exam lakini anasoma sana. Umesema duties, among the duties ni kupita teo, so unezambiaje huyo msee?
So anasoma lakini hapiti. Okay, education was not built for all of us. So ukiona like umelemewa masomo, hujafungwa field, okay, Mungu hawezi kunyima kila kitu, tuseme hivyo. Umepewa activities, unaweza cheza football. Ama ingia students leadership. Maybe you are born to become a politician. Okay, I'm serious. Currently, I'm serious. Maybe you are born to become a politician. So put your talent into action. Huwezi kosa talent. Aka una talent, hiyo ni kutaka kwako. You have to ensure you discover your inner self.
Kuongezea kwa kitu Mati namwambia, high school kuna content mingi ya kusomea. So unajua unaweza angalia ule chopi number 1 anapata JA, ujaribu kutumia hiyo design yake ufail. Yes, unasoma but haingii. So pia kitu kingine ina influence kupass exam is your style of studying. Usikopie mwingine, tafuta yako. Aya, yeah, you work smart. Now we are going to go to normal students. Sasa ukiwa shule we ni kama mwananchi, common mwananchi. Timothy, tell us about the duties and responsibilities this normal student has. We all have duties. Now, what are the duties of this normal student?
Like ukiingia high school ni sure bet lazima ukwe na utapewa duty yoyote, na ukipewa hizo duty itabidi tu accept na usikwe na negative attitude against them. Na mtu mwenye anakupea hiyo duty, ma captains, saa zingine unaweza kuwa na kuharass, lakini no tough time never lasts. So itabidi tu uzoe, na bado kwa masomo itabidi like utie tu bidii. Yes.
Umesikia yo? Put hiyo kazi umepewa, the responsibility yako. Put your effort into that responsibility. Now from teachers, I want us to hear from Valerie. What, students and teachers have different responsibilities and different ways of understanding. Now, how do we deal with this kind of situation?
We as student, obviously kuna vitu unajua ni correct, but atisha iangalia na perspective yako. Itabidi umezoea juu huwezi bishana na mwalimu. Akisema umekosea, itikie umekosea, sema pole na uende ishe. Instead of aseme umekosea, mubishane, akupe punishment, pelekwe decom and then urudishwe kwenu. Haitakuwa fair kwako juu ya kitu kidogo. So it is very, very easy to get thrown out of school because of a simple mistake and misunderstandings. So watch what you say to your teachers. Yeah.
Okay, thank you Valerie for that good advice. One thing I also know about teachers is that teachers are like our parents back at school. Back at school. Because they are responsible for everything you do. So when you're talking to that teacher, imagine it's your mother or it's your father, because they're important in your life. Now in high school, we have more advantages and responsibilities than in primary, I'm sorry. We have more advantages and responsibilities, and I would like Bezalel, you tell us those advantages and responsibilities of high school more than primary.
Starting with the advantages, I'll first say in high school there is too much freedom compared to primary school. Simply as in high school you have that, freedom, let me call it freedom. Because, for example, kuna free time, which is lacking in primary school. Like unaweza pata free time, unapata mtu amelala, mwingine anasoma, mwingine ameenda games. But in primary, everything is just gone unison, kila kitu mnafanya nyote pamoja. So kuna freedom. Number 2, you get life, unapata kujua kuishi na watu. For maybe to say my primary school, maybe you are doing homeschooling, and then you get to high school, unapata wasee, unaibiwa, unajua kuna wizi, unagongo, unajua sio kila mtu akuchezewa. So that is an advantage according to me. So yeah.
Now, thank you, Bezalel, for that wonderful thing you've said. Now, to all you high schoolers back at home, I know you might have questions on this open mic forum. Actually, as you see us in front of here, we have taken our time. We want, as you come to high school, you get the best time possible, you use it well, because we ourselves have seen people who have gone astray. Watu nye wameenda vibaya, unaona? Mtu yes akona the brains kufikisha to the odds that are required, lakini kwa sababu ya vitu za hapa na pale anaweza fail, unaona? So we want you guys, when you come to high school, you don't suffer the same fate as them. And now if you have any questions, you can ask them on our handles, our pages. Facebook is PCS St.Paul Church. In YouTube we have PCS St.Paul's Githunguri. It's open, you can ask any question. And subscribe on our YouTube channel and hit the notification button. My producer is telling us our time is almost to an end. And before we end it, does anyone, anything you have to say to these people before we go out of net? Yes, Martin. Oh, okay. Now we are going to finish this forum, and as we finish, I would like for Anita to close for us with the word of prayer.
Okay, as we pray, we love you all, and let's pray. Kind and everlasting Father, I thank you for this section, mighty Father. We pray, trusting and believing, amen.